Alright, so we're going to start off by talking about 3-point lighting, and the way that it works is that we have 3 different light sources, and we can control how light and shadows appear on a subject by adjusting the overall intensity, distance, and positioning of the lights. The first light that we have is called the key light, and it's placed about 45 degrees to the side of the camera. Here we have it to the left, and we know that we've achieved the effect of a key light when we have created shadows on the opposite side of the subject's face. Next, we have the fill light. Its positioning mirrors the key light on the other side of the camera, so here we have it on the right, and we know that the fill light is effective when it fills in the shadows, reducing contrast. The fill light is overall less bright, and it evens out the subject's face, creating this flat look, which looks great on TV, as it has this effect of creating smoother skin. Lastly, we have the backlight. It's positioned behind the subject and aligned opposite to the key light. We can see that the backlight creates this light rim around the subject's head, which is important in TV because we want to be able to separate a subject from the background. Overall, the 3-point TV lighting here is successful because we've achieved a contrast ratio of 0 on the face. This makes the subject appear flat. So next we're going to be talking about high contrast lighting, and here we take away the fill light and only have the backlight and key light present. The key light is once again placed to the left of the camera, about 45 degrees, and this is used to create these bright highlights and dark shadows. And the backlight is positioned behind and above the camera. This is used to create this rim of lighting around the subject to really separate the subject from its background. This shot is successful when we achieve 3 stops of light, and to do this we make sure that our ISO is very low at 100, and this is to make sure that we prevent any overexposure. When we emphasize the contrast between these shadows and highlights, it shifts the mood of the video to something more tense or dramatic. So lastly, we're going to be going over the backlight setup. The backlight here is positioned above and behind the subject, and it's aligned with the camera. The subject diffuses the backlight, creating this dramatic glow and defines the subject's shape, resulting in a nice silhouette. We know that the lighting here is successful when the subject is completely darkened and you can no longer see the details of the subject's face, and what's left is a soft halo effect around the silhouette.